Have you ever looked into the eyes of a German Shepherd and wondered what mysteries lie behind that intense gaze? They're not just iconic canine officers or devoted family pets. There's so much more simmering beneath the surface. From whispered rumors of dangerous aggression to passionate fans who swear they're the world's greatest companion, this breed has a history shrouded in triumphs and controversies alike. And if you think you know everything about them, get ready to be surprised. Our story begins in the late 19th century when a German cavalry officer named Max von Stephanitz had a visionary idea: create the perfect herding dog for Germany's rural communities. In 1899, he encountered an impressive canine at a dog show and was so mesmerized by its agility and intelligence that he immediately set the wheels in motion to establish a brand new breed. Thus, the German Shepherd was born. It didn't take long for these versatile dogs to capture public attention. Their sharp minds and unwavering loyalty made them indispensable in herding and farm work throughout Germany. But their sudden rise to fame had one unexpected consequence. The more people began talking about how incredible these dogs were, the more skeptics popped up with doubts about potential aggression or unpredictability. Yet, even that skepticism couldn't slow their popularity. As Europe found itself embroiled in conflict during WWI, these dogs were thrust into the global spotlight. Suddenly, the German Shepherd was not just a farm worker but a frontline hero, delivering messages, assisting medics, and even guiding lost soldiers back to safety. Their star was on a meteoric rise, and the world was eager to learn more about this powerful, mysterious breed. But the challenges were only beginning. Once upon a time, if you traveled to certain parts of Europe, you might hear people referring to this breed by a puzzling nickname, the Alsatian wolf dog. During WWI, anything connected to Germany often drew suspicion or outright hostility, so British kennel clubs felt compelled to drop German from the breed's name. Some insisted they resembled wolves, stoking rumors that these dogs were part wild predator. Although that speculation only fueled their mystique, the name also sparked controversy. Were they truly half-wolf, or was this just sensational gossip? As wartime politics shifted, so did public perception. People who'd actually encountered these dogs in combat zones realized they weren't mindless beasts, but loyal, well-trained assets. With their reputation redeemed in the eyes of countless soldiers and officers, the breed's popularity surged. Civilians, too, began clamoring for one of these legendary canines. Before long, the term wolf dog faded from conversation, replaced by mainstream affection for the German Shepherd, or Alsatian, depending on where you lived. Yet the memory of that name lingered. In hushed circles, the question remained, is there a hidden feral side to German Shepherds, or is that just an outdated label? Conflicting stories of heroic service dogs and rumored aggression led some to watch them with caution. But as you'll soon discover, the duality of their nature is just one piece of the puzzle. It's no secret that German Shepherds are extraordinarily smart. They frequently place near the top in most canine IQ rankings, trailing only a select few dog breeds. Their ability to learn complex commands at lightning speed makes them a favorite choice for countless high-stakes jobs: police canine units, search and rescue teams, airport security, and military operations. Because of their brains, there's a long-standing debate about whether modern breeding is pushing that intelligence too far. Some critics claim that in the quest to create the perfect worker, certain lines are bred with an intensity that borders on hyperactivity or nervousness. Others praise that same laser focus, explaining it's exactly what you need in a search and rescue scenario. Whatever your viewpoint, one truth remains. With proper guidance, a German Shepherd can pick up new skills so quickly it almost seems like they're reading your mind. But it's not all positivity. Tales occasionally crop up of under-socialized dogs with supercharged drives that can spark worrisome behaviors if not channeled correctly. Those controversies haven't slowed their popularity among serious trainers, but it's a reminder that when you combine top-tier intelligence with powerful protective instincts, you must be prepared to provide structure and consistent training. Mention German Shepherd, and many people picture a formidable guard dog pacing the fence line. There's truth in that image. This breed's protective drive is legendary. They were developed to watch over flocks and farmland, and that vigilance naturally extends to their human families. In fact, a well-raised shepherd often forms a deep attachment that makes them both vigilant sentinels and loving companions. But here's where things get heated: the debate over aggression. Critics argue these dogs are more likely than other breeds to display territorial or reactive behaviors, citing news stories of attacks and dramatic headlines. On the flip side, enthusiasts counter that practically any large, strong dog can become dangerous if poorly trained or neglected. Statistics can be twisted in multiple ways, and spirited arguments online have become the norm. Still, the German Shepherd's fierce reputation persists in some circles, partly because of sensational anecdotes rather than everyday reality. That's not to say there aren't cautionary tales. Many trainers emphasize early socialization, exposing puppies to all kinds of people and places, so that protective instincts don't morph into unwarranted suspicion. The good news is that for every scary headline, you'll find countless stories of unwavering loyalty and affectionate companionship. Yet there's another argument swirling in the background. If the colors of your shepherd aren't standard, does that make it any less of a hero? Believe it or not, German Shepherds can come in a beautiful all-white coat. While some fans consider this simply another color variation, breed purists often see it as anything but standard. Accusations surfaced decades ago that white shepherds were more prone to health problems or even lacked the true spirit of the breed. Criticisms that continue to echo in certain circles today. This divide grew wide enough that some clubs refused to recognize white-coated shepherds, motivating enthusiasts to establish separate registries. Over time, opinions have softened, and many dog lovers acknowledge that these snowy white canines have just as much drive and intelligence as their traditionally colored counterparts. Nonetheless, the controversy lingers. Even in modern times, some breeders keep them at arm's length, asserting that the original German Shepherd standard shouldn't be diluted by unusual colors. Despite the debates, white shepherds have garnered their own devoted following. Social media has helped them shine, with viral posts showcasing both their striking appearance and capable performance in advanced training. Their owners proudly insist a different coat color doesn't erase the German Shepherd lineage. That argument is part of the ongoing conversation about breeding standards, an issue that can become heated when we dive into the next layer of complexity: health. No breed is immune to genetic problems, but German Shepherds, particularly show lines, have come under the microscope for ailments like hip dysplasia. This painful condition is linked to poor joint formation and can severely limit a dog's mobility. Critics say aggressive, unchecked breeding practices led to a prevalence of sloped backs and exaggerated hind legs that exacerbate these orthopedic issues. Some even claim that certain breeders knowingly prioritize the look over the dog's long-term well-being. Degenerative myelopathy is another heartbreaking disease that sometimes strikes older shepherds, gradually affecting their spinal cord and mobility. For owners, watching a once vibrant companion struggle with such conditions is devastating. Many make it their mission to spread awareness, urging prospective buyers to demand health testing and only support reputable breeders. Counter-arguments arise, of course, with defenders pointing out that conscientious breeders meticulously screen their litters. They argue that improved breeding standards and genetic testing have curtailed severe health risks in recent generations. Still, the controversies remain, and as long as there are unscrupulous individuals who focus more on profit than preserving the breed, accusations of unethical practices will continue to surface. When you think of popular dog breeds, the German Shepherd almost always appears near the top of the list. In the American Kennel Club rankings, they often trail only behind beloved favorites like Labrador Retrievers. This ongoing rivalry for first place sparks playful debates. Which breed is truly the most loyal? Who stands out as the better family companion? Celebrity owners have also amplified the German Shepherd's fame. From actors to athletes, influential people have chosen this breed for their intelligence, regal appearance, and strong bond with humans. Television and film have repeatedly cast them in heroic roles. Think of the classic show Rin Tin Tin, where a shepherd's bravery stole the hearts of millions. Of course, mainstream attention also brings misconceptions. Some folks are drawn in by the breed's glamorous image, only to discover how much exercise and mental stimulation shepherds truly need. The real question is whether this popularity surge brings positive awareness or leads to irresponsible ownership. As the debate rages on, one thing remains certain: German Shepherds have carved out a place in the public's imagination that seems impossible to shake. We've journeyed through hidden origins, name changes, and explosive controversies. We've learned about the breed's razor-sharp intellect, its unwavering devotion, and the challenges that come with combining those traits in a strong, active dog. Beneath their polished image as hero canines lies a complex reality of health concerns, color debates, and a reputation some call unfairly tarnished, and others say not tarnished enough. Whether you see them as fearless protectors or question the hype surrounding them, there's no denying that German Shepherds hold a unique, near-mythic status in the canine world. Their story is still unfolding, shaped by breeders, trainers, and devoted owners who push the breed forward. The next time you see one striding confidently by its handler's side, Remember, you're looking at a dog with a legacy of service and sacrifice, a dash of controversy, and a heart brimming with loyalty. But the real question is, where do you stand on the German Shepherd debate? Such are the contradictions woven into these facts, and perhaps that's what makes them so fascinating. After all, it's not every day that a breed can capture our imagination as both a trusted guardian and a potential enigma. One thing's certain, the German Shepherd's legacy is far from finished, and the stories you've just heard might be only the beginning.